the 8th One-Eyed Man experiment. They're experiments in performance, for those of you that don't know. It's 26th of May today, isn't it? 26th of May 2011. I did a little calculation the other day, because I'm Phil, by the way, for those of you that don't know me, although I've met all of you as arrived, I'm 40. If we make it to 75, if we manage to make it to 75 years, which is 310 and a bit, if we make it to 75, I calculated that we have 27,325 days. That's it. Right? And I then worked out that anybody of this kind of age, let's assume, and I'm going to patronise you, and you feel free to attack the floor. That the first 20 years of that's kind of waste, isn't it, really? I mean, nothing of any real value goes on. Time is precious is what I'm talking about. Time is precious. So this day that we have all just lived through, and let's hope we make it until tomorrow, the 26th of May 2011, is a very precious day. And this time that you have chosen to spend with me is also a very, very precious time. So my question to you is, on this day, this very unique day, in this very unique time that we're going to have together, what would you like to talk about?
How to make those 20 years not a waste.
Like coming to something like this, I think you've already. So week 2 at the Plan in Cardiff, which was a fantastic, just a brilliant place to be. I was freer than I was in the first week. Still clinging on to structure, and I'm getting a bit frustrated with myself now that I'm clinging on to structure in that particular way. So cab drivers don't wear their seatbelts. And so now, but are there? Yeah. Is there a law? Is there a bylaw that says cab drivers?
I always thought there was, yes.
But is that not just because cab drivers have spread that rumour?
It's because if they're attacked, they can actually get out the...
Okay, so they are legally allowed not to wear it. So I can't be pissed off about that.
Because I see more people on their mobile phones
driving.
Okay.
And so that pisses you off? Yeah?
And that does piss me off.
You have to indicate, but not if there's no one about.
But how do you know there's no one about?
By looking.
Ooh! My driver. Thank you very much, good night. That's wonderful, I love that, I'm going to nick that. I will hold my hand up and say it's not just things that happen on the roads that piss me off. It's people who wear flip-flops, apart from Marina, who has given me a special doctor's note to say she's allowed to wear. Adults who wear flip-flops piss me off.
Why? Really?
Because put some sensible shoes on. I know!
Don't back down.
I'm not backing down. It really pisses me off.
We're going to turn into a flip-flop.
But the whole... Move on. The noise pisses me off. Look at this. I'm just getting an appalled head shake. You might be getting something of an underlying agenda here, which is, I am a 40-year-old man plummeting towards the grave. Plummeting towards the grave. And I am terribly scared that I hate every other human being on the face of the earth.
It's quite good to have a drink at this
point. If at this point you want a coffee or a beer, settling, we've got just over an hour. There are 7.5 billion of us, getting more every day. By the second there's getting more of us. We're on a gas bubble in the middle of nowhere, effectively. We've got no more gas bubbles coming. And if we can't manage to rub along together, we're sort of screwed.
Let's talk about things we love. That's much more fun, isn't it? Scary women. I love scary women. There's a whole show there. Let's go and find scary women together later. I like the idea of that. Except I'm scared of them, obviously.
But I'm constantly on eggshells around other people, and it's this uncertainty about... For me, actually, I'll tell you what it is. I'll hold my hand up. It's not hatred so much as fear. I'm terrified of other people. So I'm in the wrong job, clearly. But also sort of interesting about the sort of questions I'm asking people in terms of how's your day been, or what's happened to you today, because what's interesting is most of the time, most of us have really boring days. You know, the drama that we see on television, you know, the dramatic lives that people lead in, I don't know, EastEnders or whatever, where it's all about drama, it's all about what's happening to people. And actually, in life, we really rarely have those kind of experiences. And so, maybe the question's wrong. So what we're building up here is a lovely, nice head of self-righteous steam in here. I've answered the phone while I've been driving. I've answered the phone while I've been driving.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've never told me that before.
Sorry. I've done it.
We'll have to burn.
I've forgotten to indicate.
No way.
Yeah. I ride a motorbike, and sometimes I've sat up somebody's arse in the outside lane doing 90, flashing my light, going, get out of the way.
Of that, I hate even more than indicators.
Me too. But I've done it, Sandra. I've done it. So, you know, there's this. What really intrigues me is, you know, it's very easy for us to personalise what other people do to us. It's also very easy for us to judge what other people do. You know, if I see one more person with their jeans around their arse, I'm going to pull them off. Not in that one. Yes, the world would be great if it wasn't for all these other cunts. So there's all this bile, there's all this rage, there's all this bollocks, there's all this uncertainty, and there's all this hypocrisy. So what can we do about it? In half an hour. Talk. But anyway, the experience in the Plan was great. Really warm, wonderful place to do it. Very safe, great coffee. And people, again, were really generous in what they said and really generous in how they responded to it. When we were prepping for this, Gareth and I, we went off to the streets of Cardiff.
I know, that sounds wild, doesn't it? Right there. That's so brave, and you're thinking, God, you two are tough, right?
I was shitting myself, you know what I mean? All my fear and my hatred of people. You're not going to go and speak to people. It's going, oh, I've got to talk to that person. With clipboards, so we had clipboards. And the only thing we were asking people was, how was their day? Oh, God. That was it. Just how's your day going? And the number of people, quite understandably, went, no. But I'm not selling you anything. I just want to know how you are.
And then the people that are selling you things will say they're not.
Of course they will. But then when we'd say, listen, there is no. It's a simple question. How's your day? And people would stop and go, really? I figure, and I might be wrong, the only way I'm ever going to kind of break this thing I have of being afraid of people is being open to them first, rather than being closed to them first. Because being close to them doesn't get me anywhere, because it hasn't done in 40 years. You know, I'm jumping out of the plane, I haven't got the parachute, and I want to really, really close my eyes and have some faith that something will emerge if I just wait long enough and hold it and, you know, let things bubble and maybe ask the right questions of people, you know, once they feel like they're safe, you know, in a safe place to answer them. But yeah, continues to be amazing, Yeah, and it feels right as well that whoever comes is whoever comes. This isn't about commerce for me. It's not about bums on seats. You know, obviously the more people that come, the more chances I get to do it. But, you know, and this might seem a bit yogurt weavy, but as far as I'm concerned, whoever comes are the right people to be there. You know, I have to keep in my mind that it's an experiment. And let whatever happens be whatever's supposed to happen, and that's great. So there's more coming up this week, Cardiff, tonight, and whoever comes, if you're watching this and you want to come along, perhaps you need to come along. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you to
Thanks to the baristas. Are you a barista?
A barista.
Barista. What's the plural for barista? Is it baristai?
Barista.
The plural, baristas.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So thanks everybody.